All right, I hit record. I'm going to hit mute because I like the power. Mute. Y'all are muted. It always feels like such a one-man show when everybody's muted. Oh. All right. Steph, did you get into Facebook, into ISOBESTU? It's doing a whole weird thing, right? We'll just put up the recording. Don't worry about it. All right. Welcome everybody to ISOBESTU Team Express Business Training. We're here every Monday night, 5:30 p.m. PST, and we always get to learn something really good from anybody that's on this Zoom training us, and fingers crossed we have a guest trainer next week, so fingers crossed. Tonight you get me, but that's okay. You love me, right? Tonight, thank you. Tonight you get me, and we're going to just really rock the stuff that's going on. If you did not listen and you were not on the team call this morning, highly recommend you go back, you listen, because I laid down a lot of information this morning. And instead of everybody texting me and asking me questions, it'd be really awesome if you just go back and listen. I posted all that information also in ISOBESTU, so go back, check out the call. And I talked a little bit this morning on the call about obligation. And then I did a Manager Mindset Monday about obligation on my personal Facebook profile. So go listen to that. It's 15 minutes long, and you might want to share it with somebody in your life. I'm going to start with recognition like we always do. And I did this morning also. And what do we do? And Cowboy Bob, thank you for the compliment this morning. I got to tell you guys, if you were on the call, you know that he gave me this compliment of he sees me jumping around when I say isogenics and all that. And who shows up at my door? Cowboy Bob. So I jumped around even more. It was really good to see him. And his face mask was made out of a horse fly mask. Only in California. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Let me grab this recognition. I have so many windows open. I'm so excited. Okay. I can see you out of the corner of my eye. I'm going to talk about, well, I'm not going to talk about, I'm going to say congratulations to the sponsors first, and then right after their name, I'll tell you their consultant name. I'm telling you, they're making last names harder. They just want to hear me trip up last names. I just know it. And if it's your last name that I really mess up, I am so sorry, because this was never my job. Announcing was never my job. And once in a while I can enunciate, and sometimes I can't. So let's get with it. We had 8 rank advancements last week, and it's so exciting watching all these new consultants just hit the scene. I love watching the sponsors work with their people, and I love the new consultants because they've got fresh eyes. And like we talked about this morning, like Frankie talked about last Friday, is that excitement, right? And so remember, he talked about it, I talked about it today. So if you're excited, tell your face. All right, so sponsor Helen Vander Gritten and consultant Glenda Zolier. Woo woo! Sponsor Becky. Oh boy, Becky, what a name you have, Becky. Migla Ciano or Ciano, very Italian, I think. Consultant is Brenda Schettino. Sponsor Tracy Calvert. Consultant Joan Blue. God bless you, Joan Blue. Sponsor Matt Oakes. Consultant Ashley Baldwin. Sponsor Julia Chase. Consultant Kendra Miller. Sponsor Elva Shepherd, because you have to say it like that. Consultant Sarah Martinthaw. Sponsor Debi Beebe. Consultant Susan Lopez. Sponsor Andrea Metzler. Consultant Christina Barber. So congratulations, folks. That's so exciting. And I'm just going to say we had some top enrollers last week. We had quite a few people that enrolled one, and we had people that enrolled more than one. So the top, let's say, the top few that enrolled more than one are Susan Trudell, Frank and D. Hernandez, Mark Greer, and Chris and Lee Harvell. So congratulations for that. And then congratulations to everybody else that enrolled one. Now, I made it a point to say that. Why did I make it a point to say a lot of people enrolled one? Because if you're on the call this morning, we know that starting today through Sunday, that people are getting 10% off packs, basic pack, premium pack, value pack, ultimate pack this week. And on Lifestyle Rewards, they get free shipping through Sunday. No, through forever. So woohoo! When they enroll basic, premium, value, ultimate pack, they get free shipping. They have to be on Lifestyle Rewards. That is a very important thing. So don't you ever, which I never do anyway, but don't ever enroll somebody not on auto ship, because $50 in shipping on a value or an ultimate pack when they could have had it in product or in their pocket, right? So let's make sure that we're doing that correctly. All right. So this morning on the call, I told you that I was going to rock your world with your business. And I'm going to teach you tonight what I've taught for 8 years. And you guys are going, oh man, I've heard this before. Yeah, you have. You have. But maybe if I come at it from a different angle, you'll really listen to me. Not because you need to listen to me, I'm the great and powerful Oz, but because we've had success. We've had proven success, and people on this team using the system have had proven success. And I want to talk about that. So I want you to just kind of doodle on your paper. What do you think a business needs to succeed? What does a business need to succeed? Because you're all business owners. Remember that. You're in Isagenix. Everybody on this Zoom tonight is doing business, correct? Am I right? Hands up. Yep. Cool. All right. So we want to treat it like a business, right? How many of you are part-time? Anybody part-time? All right. How many of you are full-time? All right. How many of you want to be full-time? Awesome. Okay. So I'm talking to the right people, right? I'm going to talk about business and building a business. What does a business need to succeed? They need profit. I don't know if you saw me going there, but they need profit, right? And then how do they do that? How do they get profit? How does a business get profit? I think you know this.
Sales.
I love that.
Customers, right? Sales.
Sales by moving product. That's how they get that profit. So thanks, Steph. She's so cute. Yep. All right. So I have notes in front of me because I really wanted to stay on track with this. I really want you to get this when I come from a different angle than maybe you've heard it, or maybe it's just time for you to hear it because it's time for you to have that success. It's time for you to have your teammates have success. So here's my notes about this. Every piece of product that gets moved within your organization, within this organization, within Isagenix, every piece of product moved counts. Every piece, all right? But I want you to think about being the time that you're investing in it. I want you to think about when you're talking to people and your time, whether you're part-time or whether you're full-time. I want you to think about the time you invest into the reach out. I want the time you invest into the funnel, the time you invest in the call or sending information or putting them in Amplified Health. I want you to think about the time it takes to do that. Now, if you've been doing it for a while, it's quick. It's quick, right? It's quick. Maybe it takes you a long time. And maybe there's, I don't know, 15 follow-ups to that person. So think about the time that you've invested in showcasing or selling your product. People like to say we share. We do share. We share our results. We share, our culture. We share our love for each other. But let's put it just what it is. We're a business and we're in sales and we're selling product, right? We're moving product because every business needs profit. So I want you to think about that. Just think about that for a second. And I want you to think about your time and what you're worth. Maybe you're at a job right now. What do you make an hour? Write it down. What do you make an hour? Write it down. Perfect. You don't have to tell us. You don't have to show us. I don't need to know. I want you to start thinking of yourself and how much you make an hour and how much you would like to make an hour and how much is your time worth. Your time that you're taking away from your friends and family by working a job. That's what I want you to think about. Because what do? We talk about network marketing and we talk about financial freedom, right? We talk about that. What is financial freedom? Well, to me, it means I have money to take the time that I want to take to do what I want to do. That's what it means to me. You write down what financial freedom means to you, right? And then we're going to go accordingly with your business, what you want to do. And Thomas, I'm so glad you took your picture off because it was so hard for me to focus on what I'm talking about with that silly picture. So thank you for being live again. All right, so I want you to think about that, and I want you to think about how I started this. I started this morning actually talking about the packs and the 10% off that Isagenix is giving us off those packs this week through Sunday, along with free shipping if you put them on lifestyle rewards. And why wouldn't you? Because that'd be terrible if you didn't. You know, I feel like, I'm going to back up a little bit. I feel like, and I'm going to say this with love and respect, because no matter what you've done, no matter how you've enrolled somebody, doesn't matter, all product needs to be moved, doesn't matter. There's no judgment. I just want you to think about something. I call our marine collagen elixir a gateway drug. That's what I call it. So maybe this isn't the best way to say it. Like if you think about back when I was in junior high and high school, the gateway drug was marijuana, right? And if you start on marijuana, I know, Tommy, you start on marijuana, then you're going to go into the harder drugs. Well, marijuana was the cheap thing, right? Not that marine collagen is cheap. I'm so not saying that. So don't go there. And then they would get in, people maybe get into the hardcore drugs and, you know, the more expensive drugs, whatever. Bad example. But I call this the gateway drug because it's such an amazing product and it opens the gate to talking about what we have. And what we have is our nutrition products. That is the true beauty from the inside out. It is our well-being, it is our health, and it is up to us to take our hours that we have and talk about our biggest, most beautiful thing that we have, and that's our wellness within Isagenix. And what did we do to build our business? What did we do to get to that financial freedom that we're not even there yet? But what did we get to make that money so we could help more people, so we could spend more time helping other leaders build their business? What did we do? We enrolled people with the value pack for the most part. And do you know, I started in the very beginning of my build. I started with a 30-day system. I enrolled, after I enrolled my mom and Mike Albergo, the next two people I enrolled was on the 30-day basic because I didn't know any better. I'm like, well, here's a 30-day, just do this. And all we had back then was chocolate and vanilla. And it came with a $25 PIB. And if you do 2 in 1 week, Monday through Sunday, it doubles, right? Do you know what happened after I enrolled those 2 packs? I got called back when they got their product. They didn't have any snacks for their cleanse days. They only had the little wafers. There were no isodelites. Hey, I see on the website you have this, 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 and that. How come you didn't tell me about this, 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 and that? And I'm like, oh, I just thought, see, I was guilty of spending other people's money. I assumed they're going to want the basic pack. I assumed they were a basic person. And that was my lesson. And you hear me train on that, right? We never spend other people's money because we don't know what somebody's going to spend their last dime on for health or financial freedom. We don't know that, right? And I've trained on that. After those 2 callbacks, I did value packs across the board. Value pack, value pack, value pack, value pack, value pack. To the extent of, if somebody said, you know what, I don't have that right now, I would say, great, would you have it next week? Most everybody would tell me, yeah. Good, I want you to save your money because I want you to have the best product experience. I'll enroll you next week. We took it, Jeff brilliantly, took it from that to, tell you what, let me take down all your information, all of it, and I won't process it until, when do you get paid? Next Friday? Perfect. I'll process it on Saturday. Is that good? And most everybody, that's great. Perfect. Because I want them to have the best customer. I want them to have the best product. Like, I want them to have the best of the best. I want them to get those results. We are a 30-day money back guarantee. And I don't ever want to spend somebody else's money. Now back to the Marine Collagen. We have the Marine Collagen, and people have been enrolling left and right on that. And it's amazing. Like I said, no judgment. That's great. If that's what you've been building your business on, you're new, you don't know about the nutrition, that's cool. And if you want, Tommy, take that picture down. And if you want to keep doing that, that's cool. But I'm here to talk to you as business builders and business owners. That's what I'm here to talk to you about. So I want to talk about the packs. I want to talk about, everybody knows what PIBs are, product introductory bonuses. We call it the gap money. We call it the gap money. And that is when you enroll somebody on a pack, you get that upfront, the gap money. Now they're paying it out every Monday, but it's still upfront while you're building an organization, getting those people in your organizations to build up that residual income from repeat customers, which we need because that's what moves product and that's what makes profit, right? So we want to make sure we're having repeat customers. If you're talking about Marine Collagen, make sure you're talking about the other packs, because you can piggyback the Marine Collagen on a pack and get a PIB for both. So let's say you did a value pack, you're going to get a $100 PIB, and add in a collagen elixir beauty pack, Beauty Glow, you're going to get $25 PIB on that. Now that does not double until you enroll your next person. Now you enroll another value pack, and those value packs double, and that's $400, and that $25 just doubled to $50. So I want you to just kind of take your mind, wrap it around that and think that. But watch this. If you're selling your product, if you're selling your basic pack, your premium pack, your value pack, your ultimate pack, we know basic PIB is 25. We know premium is 50. We know value pack is 100, and we know ultimate pack is 150. That's your PIB. That's your upfront money. Take it back to this. How much do you get paid an hour? Because as far as I'm concerned, every reach out, every person that I call, every call back, every information that I send is the same amount of time. Whether it's Marine Collagen, a basic pack, a premium pack, a value pack, or an ultimate pack. So I look at it like this. I can get paid $10 an hour, $25 an hour, $50 an hour, $100 an hour, $150 an hour. Now watch this. It takes longer than an hour. By the time you've connected and reached out and sent stuff and had your phone call and get them enrolled and coach them, you do an open the box, you coach them for 30 days. I'm pretty sure each and every one of us here are worth that $100. And that's what I want to give you in mindset. But it's also what I want to give you in business, because it's at least 300 in your volume. And what do you need? You need 300 on one side, 600 on another for a cycle. So it pays you a cycle of $54 for the most part. If you have a heavy leg and a lighter leg, right? It pays you that. And it pays the team that's going to help support and teach your people. So it pays everybody, and everybody's happy. Everybody pays the same, and everybody gets paid the same. So these things I want you to think about while you're running your business and while you're teaching your teams. This is something that we've taught for 8 years. This is something that Jennifer Trinkner taught 2 years before we started doing it. We want everybody to win. We don't only talk about these because we're mad if you're doing something else. Like I said, no judgment. It's whatever fits, right? I hear people say all the time, meet the need, meet the need, meet the need. As far as I'm concerned, everybody needs better nutrition. I really do. And then let's talk about retention rate. Do you know, numbers don't lie, and studied over the years, the retention rate after a year is 72 to 76% on a value pack. That's the pack that pulls the retention numbers, because people usually have results or start feeling good in their first month. and you've got a repeat customer. And for the most part, whatever somebody enrolls with is what they talk about and enroll people with. If you didn't know that, it's a fact. So it's kind of like what we think about, we bring about, and however we are is what we attract. It's kind of that whole thing right there. Okay, so I want to go over that with you. I want you to know your 25 can go to 100 in a week. That's a basic pack. Your gap money, $25. 2 basic packs, they double, goes to $100. Right? 2 premium packs go to $200. 2 value packs go to $400. 2 ultimate packs go to $600. You always want to enroll at least 2 people a week. If you do one, you're leaving some money on the table. Guess what? I've never, ever, ever done one a week. I am so lying. It happens to the best of us. It does. It happens to the best of us. But we always are like, okay, who can we reach out to? We're in our doubles. And now, not so much that. Now, as we're building this bigger organization, it's like, ooh, call Andrea. She's got one. Ooh, call Frankie. He's got one. Ooh, call Billy Swaggart. He's got one. He's got money on the table. Let's see. Who does he know? Who does he know? Who does he know? Like, these are the things to think about in your business as you're growing your organization. Becky, are you liking this? Where are you, Becky? Are you liking it? Okay, good, because this is for Becky. All right, let me just go over my notes. All right. So how many of you right now want to get paid $10 an hour? Are you all afraid to raise your hands? But does it make sense what I said about how much you're getting paid an hour? And you're worth more. And guess what? When you learn that about yourself, you can teach that to others and help others level up and know that they're worth making that money also. All right, I'm going to dig into this because this is super important. I feel this is very, very important. I talked to you about the packs. If you keep building on Marine, Collagen, Elixir, nobody's mad. That's awesome. Keep doing it. If that's your niche, keep doing it. I just want to make sure that you are talking about the nutrition along with that. I also want to encourage you to step up your game and showcase what your company, your business, not Isogenics, this is your company, your business, multi-billion-dollar company. I want you to think about what you have and what you can showcase and what you can show others, because you never know what somebody's going to spend their last dime on. It's our job to be that tour guide and show them what we have. I know you called me for the Marine Collagen, and it's amazing. Look at my skin. As Christina Potter says, it feels like a baby's butt. I've been using 2 bottles a day for 3 months. I love it. But you know what? I need to let you know, I do all our other nutrition too. I do the vitamins. I do the shakes twice a day. I do the whey thins. Most of you will see me on Zoom snacking on whey thins all the time. I do the bars. I do the ionics. I do the whole system. And it's 8 years later, still doing it, still doing it. So I just want you guys to just realize the magic that you have. But let me pull up this really fast. I'm going to share my screen because I want you to know how. Some of you use 3-way calls. Some of you use 3-way Zooms. Fabulous. You can do that for the rest of your business if you want. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I recommend it because you want to collect stories. But I want to tell you, when I get somebody on a call, what do I say to them? Because we're building a culture. We're building duplication because people don't duplicate, systems do. And you guys know that we built IsaBestYouTraining.com so you would have all the scripts right here. Do you know that I tried and trued it? And still, when I do a 3-way call with somebody, still when I do my own call, I now pull up my own script. It's my own script. I've been doing it. I can do it in my sleep. I pull it up on my computer, so I make sure that I am aligned with what I am telling you that I do and what you could do also. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen. Those of you that haven't seen this are now going to see it. This says it's half there, but let's see what it shows. Can you guys see it? Can you see? isabestyoutraining.com? Yes, perfect. All right, you see that this is step 3, right? Okay, I'm not going to go through the whole website with you. Here's your get started page. It gives you everything that you could need to build your isogenics business. It's all right here. It's all housed. If you haven't got familiar with it, get familiar with it. It's going to help you so much. It's going to help your team. I always send this out to my new members, even if they only came in for product. Here's step 1. It tells you about their first post, how they can follow up with their first post, how to connect. It's all there. Not going over it all. Here's step 2, how to set the appointment, how to put them in amplified health. It's all here. Here's step 3. Awesome. I have them on the call. They reached out to me. And here's what I say. Here's what I do. I discover something about them, and I always have a note paper in front of me, like a legal pad, a yellow legal pad in front of me. I write their name at the top because I don't know about you guys, but I can get going. And I've had a few phone calls and I'm like, wait, was her name Lisa or Jackie? Oh no, I can't ask her name again. And when I write her full name down, my soul knows she's enrolled. I've always had that belief, and it's always worked for me. If I write that person's name at the top of my pad, she is enrolled. So I'm going to find out about her. Hi, Jackie or Lisa, whatever your name was. No, I'm just kidding. Hi, Jackie. And I'm going to just, how are you doing today? What are you doing? Are you at work? Like, blah, blah, blah. Real quick. I'm going to find the common ground. I'm going to find where we can connect using this form. You've heard this. Family, occupation, recreation, motivation. Then I'm going to say this. I'm not going to say, so what'd you think? Because somebody might tell me what they think because they're scared. Can I do this? Will this work for me? Is going through their head. Somebody might say something less than good. So I always say, what did you love about what you saw? Because they've been in Amplified Health. They've seen the videos. What did you love about what you saw? What did you love about it? Oh my gosh, me too. And then I have a story about it, a quick story about it. Okay, so Jackie, tell me, what solutions are you seeking? See how easy this is? It's right here. And then I'm going to tell her either my story or my teammate's story that has to do with what solutions she's seeking. And then I'm going to ask, all right, let's pretend that Jackie wants to lose 50 pounds. She wants to drop 50 pounds. I'm going to ask her, how much are you spending every day? Because we're going to find a system that fits your budget. And I need to put that in there. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to tell you something. I looked up food before I jumped on the Zoom. I looked up food. If somebody got a coffee at Starbucks, if somebody got a $7 oatmeal and fruit at Chick-fil-A for breakfast, if somebody went to Carl's Jr. and got lunch with no drink, like a hamburger and a large fry, they're at $17 for the day. $17. And you know what? I'm going to tell you, they don't even realize it. You know why? Because we do this all day long. Most people don't carry cash, so they don't even realize that they're spending that amount of money on stuff that's not going to get them the results you just asked what they wanted to do. It's not going to get them that health that they were looking for, that well-being. So see why it's so important to find out, what is it that you're looking to do? What is it? And look, be excited. I'm so excited right now. Be excited about it. Like, yes, whatever you just said, I don't know. Write it down. Yes, write it down and go back to my screen. All right. So there it is. How much do you spend? Do you eat out for lunch? Do you eat out for dinner? And I didn't even include snacks. If somebody's going to the gas station, grabbing a candy bar or a thing of chips and another drink, like I didn't even include any of that. Do you snack before you go to bed? All right, you're going to love this because all we're going to do is reallocate your spending money, your eating out money, your grocery money, and we are going to get you the results that you so desire. And then I'm going to read them back in the order Jackie gave them to me. Because now Jackie knows I'm tracking with her. I care about her. I'm listening. And sometimes I'll even say, okay, hang on, I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes. Because I want to make sure that we're so connected. All right, Jackie, it looks like you're serious about, let me ask you a few more questions so I can get started with the system that fits your needs. Okay, how tall are you? How much do you weigh? Because I just said she was in it for, this is just a, for instance, she's in it for weight release, right? All right, how much do you wish to release? And then I'm going to send a picture of the packs while she's on the phone with me or on a Zoom, or I'll pull it up. And did you know I'm a Mac user, so I don't know if it's different for different computers. I don't know these things, but did you know you can take this and drag it around and you can put it in your messenger, you can put it in, an email, you can pull it up if you're on Zoom. There it is. There's the packs. And this is what they break down to. If I already sent her the packs and I didn't send her, I like to send the packs without how much it is a day. But what am I going to do? I'm going to tell her everything that's in the ultimate pack. And if that doesn't fit your budget, I know this next pack is for you because it's our most popular. You want to use the word popular because it is. Everybody wants to be a part of a popular thing, right? But it is. It's the most popular pack. You know what? You're not going to get the joint and pain relief system. You're not going to get the belly buster. You're not going to get the coffee, which is important to me. You're not going to get that. But this is a good, solid pack. It's going to get you those results. This pack works for you, right? She might tell you, no, not right now. Okay, I'll tell you what. There's one more pack, but you do have 50 pounds you'd like to release. So this is it. We could do it with this. Jackie's going to enroll in one of those packs. You have all the tools right there. You all have all the tools to run your business. Let me check the time. And what does a business need? It needs to make a profit. What do you deserve? You deserve to make a profit. You started doing this as a business from financial freedom. You get to decide what that amount of money was. None of us can decide that for you. You get to decide. But if you're doing a business, you need to know your numbers. You need to know the numbers that are important to you to make. And you also need to know this. Everybody deserves this. Because I hear it over and over again, and it breaks my heart that people really think this. I don't want to make money off my friends. Isogenics is paying you. Your friends aren't paying you. They can't get it any less. And if you don't enroll them, somebody else is. If you don't enroll them, they're not going to get coached by you. They're not going to get the extra special care. They're not going to get our beautiful ISABEST U team. And if you're in a Team Express, they're not going to get that camaraderie that Amplified Health has with over 70,000 people in it. They're not going to get that. That's support. And like I said on the call this morning, I might not be your cup of tea, and I'm cool with that, but you can learn from me. Right? I might not be your cup of tea, but somebody on this team in ISABEST U and Team Express in Amplified Health might be their cup of tea, and they might become best friends, and they might go rock this business together. So you always want to make sure you stay open to learning and open to doing these things for your people. It breaks my heart if you say, I don't want to make money off my friends. It breaks my heart if a friend ever says, so you're going to make money off of me? Are you kidding me right now? I'm helping save your life. It's mindset. It's mindset. We are not doing anything illegal. We are not doing anything other than talking excitingly about what we have, what it's done for us. And if I could just give you a dose of this, if I had an injection and I could just like inject you in the arm with what we have and how I feel about it and my posture and my boldness and my belief. And yes, Frankie, my excitement, right? My commitment and my obligation, my responsibility to let people know what we have, my responsibility to let you know, because you hear it over and over again, and this isn't a brag, hear it over and over again, in the top 50 top income earners, made millionaire in isogenics in 3.5 years, whatever. It's not for a brag. It's to tell you, this is how we did it. This is how we did it. And I keep saying it, and I keep saying it, and Jeff keeps saying it. And anybody that's had those kind of numbers go up, I know that looking around who's on here, any executives on here know that this is how they did it. This is how they got there. Now, is it the only way? No. Again, no judgment. It's not the only way. There's other teams that do it other ways, but we're modeled after Jennifer Trinkner, Team Express. We're modeled after even Zach and Eden Slobin. Like, I check out the top leaders that are in the top and see what they're doing, and we do that because it's my responsibility to show you what's really been done to get the numbers that we got. It would be a miss for me to go, yeah, go ahead, just enroll somebody with a shake. You're going to make such good money. You're going to have financial freedom. No, you're not. It's probably going to take you 25 years if you're only selling a shake. I got to be truthful with you. And it breaks my heart when I see on Isopulse. It breaks my heart. Here's another heartbreaker. Isopulse enrollment. Okay, what did they do? Like at least $25, right? PIB? Nothing. What? That means they just worked for free? Or $10, not even an hour, because the reach out, the reach out, the connect, the appointment, the send the information, the phone call, the phone call, the phone call, the phone call. I enrolled somebody. Great. Where's the PIB? Oh yeah, they only wanted a shake. No. And we're not doing them a service if we're not enrolling them on a system to get the results they so desire. These are the things that I wanted to tell you guys tonight. These are the results. This is the money from what we've always done, from what we always taught. And I remember a couple years ago, there was a team that was selling a pack that wasn't a pack. And the retention rate on it, they got no PIB, and they're having their whole team do it. No PIB, and the retention rate was 17% after 17%, not 70, 17% after 3 months. They were doing themselves a disservice. They were doing their people a disservice. And as far as I'm concerned, they were dragging Isagenix name through the mud, because all that took was somebody to go, oh, yeah, try that Isagenix stuff. It doesn't work. I don't want that out there. It does work. We all know that, right? Anybody had results? Yeah? All right, cool. All right. So we have helped people on this team, in this organization, make lots of money. We've helped people get that gap money. We've helped people do that. Why would I ever change a proven system? Do you think that would be fair if I did something to make really good gap money and then taught you a different way because it made you feel good, or because so-and-so is doing that? That's kind of like placating, isn't it? Like, why would I do that? I can't. I can't feel good. And I'm going to just let you know, I've had people go, oh yeah, well, because that's what they do and we can't do this. And yeah, I can't believe that's all they teach and shame on them and blah, blah, blah. Okay. But I can't go to bed at night if I taught you something different. That's not being congruent with who I am and what I do. That's what we do. This is why I said on the call this morning, I'm going to rock your world with business. This is business 101, Isagenix 101. This is how this team is built. This is what we do. We get people enrolled in packs on AutoShip. We get them in the IsaBody Challenge, and we surround them with our culture and our love and our expertise. And if we don't have the expertise, we get somebody else on the phone with them that does have the expertise, because it works and because we love Isagenix and we want to showcase what we have. So yeah, there's a little bit of motivation, inspiration mixed in this. There's a little bit of boldness, a little bit of belief. Grab it, run with it, practice it, walk around, shoulders back, take it in. Listen to this recording again. And you know what? If you don't like me and you hate me, take that all the way to the bank, because I just gave you the how-to. I did. There ain't nothing else. That's it. And you get to decide what your PIVs are. You get to decide how much you want to make an hour. You get to decide how much time you're going to put in for that $10 or that $150, or when it doubles that week to $600. You get to decide. And it's all good. There's no judgment. But you know what? Don't say I didn't tell you, because I told you. And if you come to me and you go, you know, Deb, I'm just going to sell shakes, my heart will break inside. You might see, I don't really have a poker face. I used to, I don't anymore. So you might see a little disappointment in my face. I'll be sad. But you know what? From here on out, I'll say, awesome, keep going. Because I shot my shot. Here it is. This is it. It's not just how I feel, it's what I know. And I wanted to share that with you because we all need a dose of reality. I want to say the proof's in the pudding, the proof's in the shakes that are in the systems that we're sharing. And congratulations, Tommy. I saw you did a value pack today. Good job. Good job. And I know some others on here enrolled some people today, and good job, Jeff Beebe. So did Jeff Beebe. Any questions? Any questions? And you know, let's keep it timely. Don't tell me a story. Any questions?
I want to add something if you don't mind.
I don't mind. Go right ahead.
I don't know if you guys notice the passion that comes out of her when she trains on this. And the passion is there because she has 100%, no, like 1000% belief in each and every one of you, that she knows you have the power within you to do it. Otherwise, she wouldn't push you. She wouldn't teach you this. She wouldn't care. But she's a servant leader at her truest heart, as Jeff is too. They're nothing but servant leaders to you guys, and they give you everything you need.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Thank you, Stephanie. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not easily moved to tears, so yeah. Thank you. All right, anybody else? You have a question? Anything you want to say? Aha, I love ahas. Nothing?
I want to. Oh, go ahead.
All right, let's go with Gina. I think I saw Gina.
Hey, thank you for the training. Always an amazing job. My aha, the biggest takeaway, because I always forget about it, is how much am I worth an hour? And when I think about all the effort that we do to post 6 times a day or 5 times a day, to respond to all those comments and likes and these meetings, everything that goes into our business, we are more than worth $100 an hour, right? So thank you for that, Debbie. And then just to piggyback on what Stephanie said, and what I think, what I got from that too, Steph, was that the reason Debbie's so passionate about these packs is because they give you the best results when the products work synergistically together. For me, I never sell a 30-day basic system. I feel like that's a maintenance pack, because I know in my heart that the best results are coming from that the vitamins, the snacks, all of it, the alkalinity, the nutritional gaps that are filled with the vitamins. So I feel if we don't give people those packs, we're not serving them to the best of our ability. So I'm with Debbie. I have so much passion for those packs, and it's not about the money. It's because I know that they're the most effective.
Amen. And I know, Gina, when you enroll, you also add on the Afterglow bundle, right, of the marine collagen, and you're a rock star with that.
I just don't, the collagen, like the best results are coming from the collagen because it's working synergistically with the nutrition. It's from the inside out. It works good by itself, but the results are so much better when it's with the nutrition. It's an add-on.
Agreed. I so agree. Did anybody else want to say anything? We got a couple more minutes. Kimberly.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, first of all, piggybacking on Gina also, the value in the value pack. I mean, I could just go on. The way that you and Jeff taught me is to explain why this works. And the 2 times, and everybody, I did exactly what they said. And 2 times in since in 14 months, I sold 2 premium packs instead of 2 value packs or higher. And both of those people, one in 4 days and one in 2 weeks, came back and bought the things they would have got if they would have listened to me. And then I felt bad because they spent $300 more instead of $200 more, which would have given way more stuff. So then I stand with this purpose to serve them. And the one thing also that I hear Debbie say in my head, it is not my business to decide what someone wants to spend on their health. And it's not my business. Do I honor and respect wherever they are financially? Of course. But I also let them know I will wait for you because I don't want you to fail. And that's Jeff. You're not going to be my first failure. So I just repeat what they say that makes sense to me. And I take notes. And it is thank you. Because every time I get your training, I'm all ready to talk to someone new. It like lights me up every time. So thank you so much.
Thank you. And speaking of talking to someone new, right now, we've got 10% off of each pack, basic pack up right now, and free shipping. So right now, somebody that maybe you've already talked to and you already maybe talked to them about the value pack, do you understand that it's $60 off? $60 off that value pack and free shipping. Call them. They're waiting for your call. Oh my gosh. Jeff and I, after I saw that, and by the way, because some people are like, where did you get that information? If you are executive and above, you get a Leaders in the Loop email every Sunday night with all these things in it. So if you're not executive, why? Get there. It's 5 consultants on your left, 5 consultants on your right. You can do this. The only reason you're not is if you're not putting in the time or you don't believe you can. That's the only difference. All right, anybody else?
All right. I was going to say, and I know some other people jump in real quick, but I love the posture. She's my wife too. I love the posture and the boldness and the business mind this woman has. And to see the team, I can't tell you how much I appreciate every one of you guys and the new people that are jumping on. For some reason, Joseph is just sticking out to me like a sore thumb. Red shirt, and so thank you. I know there's a lot of new people joining the team, and it's just when I see new people, I think, just wait, man. Their flipping life's going to change physically, financially, whatever their goal is. And like you just said, I don't accept failures. You're not gonna be my first failure. You're gonna do it correctly, or just don't do it. You know what I mean? Just don't do it, because we want success on this team, and that's it. But the big thing is, guys, make sure every new person on here, if you're new, make sure you're reaching out to a few accountability partners and have accountability partners doing it with you, especially this week, because you're getting them a discount too. But have accountability partners. When you have accountability partners on your team, whether you're brand new, your success is going to go through the roof, because if you only have yourself as accountability partner, it's easy to let yourself. It's so funny. You won't give up on other people. You'll give up on yourself in a second. And I think, why do you treat yourself like that? Why will you give up on yourself and you won't give up when you have people around you? For some reason, it's like, just so really, really duplicate this team, because you got to think, say she said whatever, 8 rank advancements. That's 54 people that have joined this team this week. Every week we have hundreds of people joining this team every week, and you think of the lives that are being changed. Is so powerful. So anyways, I'm gonna shut up. Welcome to the team, whoever's brand new on this Zoom. And Billy, it's so great to see your face too.
One more quick announcement, you guys, with the rank advancements, all you sponsors out there who just put new consultants, new managers, whatever you got, send me the pictures so I can put on our website, because I'm not saying anything, guys. Come on. I hear it. I know it's happening. Send me the pictures, send me their rank, send me their name on the picture, send it in the leader feed so I can get it and grab it and put it on our website. That's it.
I'm glad you said that. You know, for those of you that don't know, I'm going to share this real fast. For those of you that don't know, this is for Team Express and ISA Best You. I'll share my screen again. For those of you that don't know, and this is so important because we spent hours, right, Stephanie? Jeff, blood, sweat, tears, hours And this has been up for a long time. What, a couple of years, Steph? This has been up for a long time. This is
Yeah, it's been a while.
isabestyou.com. We tried to incorporate Team Express in the search, but it was messing up and it wasn't letting us send it out. So we just narrowed it down. It's isabestyou.com, right? And it has right up here, here's the banner. We celebrate, let me make it go faster. We celebrate rank advancements. We celebrate. So we want to make sure that you're celebrating your new people also, so they can show off their website to their new people. They can go, here you go. It's isabestyou.com. Look, here's everything you need. Right here. Oh, upcoming events. What? Like, you don't even really have to call your enrolling sponsor for anything, because it's all right here. Did you know that Isagenix, you can Google anything and find out the answer that you need? Did you know that? But look, here, it's all right here. Under each of these tabs. All right here. Stay connected. All right here. Oh, look, team pictures. You get to show that off. And then resources. And here's all your links. It's linked to Isagenix. Anything you could need. And remember IsaBestYou that we were just on? You just click on that. Or how'd you get here? Did you click on this on the website to get to the meeting? So easy. It's always here. And boom, there you are in the training. So if you don't want to go through that whole other website, then you can go to isabestyyoutraining.com. It's all right there. The scripts, everything you could possibly need. It's all right there. All right, anybody else before we end? We got 3 minutes left.
I'll go.
Oh, Becky, yay.
Thank you so much for this training. And you know what really hit me, because I'm in my own way and I'm not producing, and I know that. But I love the fact too that you said we're not making money off our friends. Isagenix is paying us. And I confess that is something that's kind of stuck in my head, that I'm anyway, it's from things I've heard, right, that I've let litter in my head. So yeah, Isagenix is paying us and we're not making money off our friends, and we're here to help our friends and everyone we know. So thank you for that. That is something definitely for me to chew on and remember, and work on getting out of my way. So
yeah,
share.
Yeah, fantastic. And people get caught up in that. And if people ever say that to me, which they don't, because I don't think of it that way, because I order from all kinds of different people in different companies. I place orders, and because I love network marketing so much, even if I don't need something and they're running for a title, or they one more $10 order, which nothing is ever a $10 order, but one more order, if I can do it, I'll just buy it because I want to help out a friend. So if you got a friend that's like, oh, you're trying to make money off of me? Change friends.
Exactly.
Because no, we're all trying to help each other. So,
Thank you.
Hey, Debbie.
Yep.
Hey, Mark, is it your birthday today? Mark Greer in Australia? When is it? Tomorrow?
It is. Well, it's going to be.
It's going to be tomorrow, guys.
It's
So
gonna
if you
be.
don't, you can celebrate Mark Greer's
Isn't it
birthday.
tomorrow already?
Mark.
It's Mark Greer. Is it tomorrow, Mark?
Is it your
No,
birthday right
yeah.
now?
It's your tomorrow, my today. So 28
It
again.
is.
So it's your birthday right now for you.
Yeah, 28 again.
You're
Well,
28. Woo, woo.
I cannot think of a better way for everybody to unmute and end this call than singing happy birthday to our ISA Body finalist.
Thanks,
28
Tom.
with wisdom.
28 with
28
wisdom.
with
Oh, there you
wisdom.
go.
All right, let's do it.
ISA Body finalist this year and 2-star executive in the house in
Yep.
Australia.
Guys.
Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to start it.
Unmute.
Everybody
Ready?
unmute yourself.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Happy
birthday
to
you.
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear
birthday,
Mom.
Mark.
Happy
Happy birthday to
And many more. Mucho más.
Terrible.
you get to take us out, Mark Greer. You get to do the 1, 2, 3.
You ready? Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Nice and
There you go, baby.
guys.
Love this family. Thank you all very much.
Mikey Mark.
This week, get
Debbie.
peeps enrolled. Get them enrolled. Get them started. Let's go.
Hey, Billy and
Good night,
Joseph,
everyone.
stay on if you
Good
haven't hung up
night.
yet.
Thank you,
Thank
Debbie.
you, Debbie.
Happy birthday, Mark.
Thank you, Debbie. Good training.
Bill, stay on, and Joseph, stay on. Thinking of everybody.